else, I don't know what it is.
Hola Tinola! What's up friends and family? Your Pinoy boy Mikey Bustos here. Now, it's the month of May and it seems to be a very festive month. For example, Mexico has Cinco de Mayo and Canada is celebrating May 24 weekend this weekend. But you know what? The Philippines is also celebrating something special. It's called Flores de Mayo. And it's sort of a Spanish tradition that we Filipinos do in the month of May as a devotion to the Blessed Virgin Mary. So my radio DJ friend Tina Ryan calls me up and she says, Mikey, can you be my escort for my barangay Santacruzan? Now, for those of you guys who don't know what a Santacruzan is, it's this Filipino sort of parade type thing where you march down the street dressed all fancy under this really ornate arc. So I said, sure Tina, I'll do it. Should be fun, right? So come the day of the Santacruzan, I head to Tina's place and she's completely stressing out over what she looks like because you know how girls are, they take forever, and she kept going on and on about her eyelashes.
I don't like that it's like that, Mikey. It doesn't look like a drag queen.
She said she didn't want to look like a drag queen. No, it looks good. It looks okay.
It's okay.
It's
Pag malap-
delicious.
if it's like from afar, it's like, hey, but don't like put the camera. It's like,
It looks good. You look like Cher.
exactly the look I was going for. A drag queen.
It was a grand event. The streets were full of these banners. Now when I got there, Tina kept gushing about our arc, saying it's awesome, it's got all these fans so that we could stay cool because you know, the month of May is a very hot month here in the Philippines. And well, when we saw the arc, she wasn't lying. There were a ton of fans. But Pamaypay fans, the theme of our arc was Pamaypay fans. But still, it looked really, really cool. Another thing about our arc was that we had power. Like, there was this generator at the back of our arc that drank gasoline and it powered these lights on our arc. So it was really, really, I guess, Filipino high-tech. And so these guys had to push the generator behind our arc in order for the lights to work. But you know what? We looked good and Tina's gown was amazing. She had this big crown that was green and this big white dress with the turno butterfly sleeves. And I looked like this Filipino prince. Now by the time it got dark, the streets became alive. It sounded like there were even gunshots or firecrackers on the street. And it was really funny because Tina's very expensive gown was already starting to get dirty from dragging on the ground.
Come here, come here.
So we made our way to the church where the Santacruzan starts. And these street kids were starting to attack me. And we also made sure to stop over for some balot egg on the way. So we finally got to the church and had to wait our turn. We took our positions. Now Tina was the big shot of this entire parade. She was the Reina Imperatriz of the parade. So we were kind of the last ones towards the back of the whole procession. So the parade had started, and while we were waiting for our turn to enter the parade, I was kind of getting nervous because all these people started crowding around and admiring our beautiful arc and taking pictures and all of that. This was a seriously big deal for this barangay. And with all the pressure, I was starting to get really, really hot. I wish we could have used some of the fans on our arc to stay cool. There was a marching band, little girls dressed as angels, statues of Santo Niño and the Virgin Mary, other girls dressed in beautiful gowns, and even they had electric fans, lolas in gowns. The group in front of us were nice too. Their arc theme was like Narnia, like a winter wonderland, and the girl looked like the Ice Queen. Maybe it was a tactic to help them stay cool. So finally, we were off. had these little tiny wheels so it could be dragged down the street. And of course behind us was our generator giving us light going. So of course this was all super exciting, so I had to take Snapchat shots of it. At me. I probably annoyed Tina a little bit too. All was going well, other than the fact that I could smell fumes of gasoline in my face from the power generator of the group in front of us. There were more fireworks and gunshots. So we walked down the street, and just when I thought we were done, we turn around. Apparently, we just finished one of the 4 streets that we had to do in the barangay. We totally did a U-turn. And I kept tripping over the speed bumps. And Tina's dress was getting more dirty and dirty from the street. So by the time we hit our 2nd street, get this, our power generator cuts out. We had no lights. We were so kawawa. Everybody just stood still looking at us, and I started to panic. I'm like, uh-oh, what do we do now? All havoc broke loose. I tried to smile, but Tina looked really pissed. The guys who were helping us had to run 4 or 5 blocks away to get us a big tank of gas to refill our generator. And then suddenly, a ray of hope. The lights in our arc came on again.
It's working!
Not. The power generator cut out, so we had no lights by the time we hit our 3rd street. Now the guys that were manning our arc were really panicking and frantically trying to fix the power generator, fill it with new gasoline to try to get it working again. But you know what? People didn't care that our arc had no lights. They were so appreciative. Now as the night went on, by the time we hit our 4th street, I was clearly awake and alive. And even the band was clearly tired because their music was slowing down in tempo. And although the Santacruzan was a very tiring experience, it still was a great and memorable experience. Something I'll never forget. The people were just awesome. They were crowding around, taking pictures, taking selfies. Someone even handed Tina a mug with beer in it. And then when we finally saw the steeple of the church, we knew we had reached the finish line, and I was so excited. And even the band was excited that they had come to the end of the Santacruzan because their music was upbeat and lively again. And so in total, my very first true Philippine Santacruzan experience was so memorable and so awesome. Thank you so much to Tina Ryan and Barangay Vergara for having me be a part of your Santacruzan. And I hope you guys like this video. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and I'm uploading a video every single week now, so be sure to subscribe to my channel. We can get to know each other much better. And I'll be doing a lot more of these vlogs, so please connect with me. You're my best friend. I'm your Pinoy boy. That's it. Take care. Goodbye, Barangay.